return to gallon thing. So we're about to kick it for a big catch up. I had bought one of these before, but like I could lock it on an object and just make it follow. My room is dirty. I don't even know that I should be showing it, but. See, yeah, you can make it go up.
Okay. Oh, where are we walking to? We just walking straight?
Yeah, just up there on the corner. Hey, what's up, guys? How's it going? I know it's been a while since I've actually sat down and done a Q&A, so today I want to get back to everything. I got a haircut. I feel like a better man. Okay, let's unpack this, right? I got a comment from Masterpiece, and bro, you should just be about him and call it a day because you have everything to satisfy a real man. 100. Bro, you should just be about him and call it a day because you have everything to satisfy a real man. 100. His name on here is Masterpiece, referring to his dick, I guess, Masterpiece. There's no avatar, there's no actual name. When you go to the channel, there's no videos or anything like that. So, I don't know, I just want to get to the conclusion of how you've decided that you're a real man and that I guess I'm not a real man, I should just be a bottom. How the person that I'm dating is not a real man. Like I want to get to it. Like I want to understand. I should just, let me go back to it. You should just be about him and call it a day because you have everything to satisfy a real man. So what do you have? Like, okay, I'm guessing you got like a big dick, you know what I mean, or something like that. So you feel, or you know, maybe a masterpiece. So how do you feel? Like you feel like that's going to satisfy me? I should just be about him and be satisfied. Like I should just be content with taking some dick from a real man, as if I'm not a man, as if I don't want some ass as well. Like what else do you have to offer, bro? Like that just everything about this comment is, I think is what I dislike about hypermasculinity in the gay community. It's just what I hate because it's just like, it's so disrespectful to me in so many ways, and you probably don't even see it because you probably feel so much as if like maybe you're more masculine than I am, but it's just like, it's not nearly enough, bro. It's not nearly enough. Like, you know how this would even be, like the other people who are on here who have advertised, got their picture up, got their actual names, they comment. It's just like, if you were even a third, like to a level of something that like I would be attracted to, like you would even be transparent about it. You wouldn't even have this name Masterpiece up. Like I hate to be dragging you, but it's just like at this point, this has been the stick that you've been kind of playing the whole time, and I'm fine with it because I'm not insecure, but it's just like, I just cannot believe that logic, like, you know what I mean? As if like I should just, I'll just let it go. But I hope you can see where I'm coming from, how that is so emasculating to me. And it's just like, you gotta realize that some people don't want that. Some people are good. Like I'm straight on some hyper masculine guy that thinks that his masculinity is defined by his penis size and that I should just bow down and be a woman for you. No, I'm a man just like you are, and probably more of a man than you are, to be completely honest. But that's debatable. And yeah, I'll just leave it there. So disrespectful. Oh yeah, I am really excited about the 3K. Like I'm actually happy about it. My numbers was going up and down. It was going up like 299 to 3,000, 3,003, back to 3,000. So I kind of wanted to wait until I felt like it was really at 3,000. But I'll do something special, I think. I'm excited about it for sure. Okay, this comment touched me because I used to have these sentiments, and I'll explain to you why I feel you're validated, and I'll also explain to you a different approach and why I am where I am and the different stance that I've taken with it. So I'll just try to read you guys briefly what he wrote, but I'll just put the comment here. Hey Trudeau, can you address this for me? Can you answer why if you are gay, you have to say to the world, friends or family, I am, saying I'm coming out of the closet? I find that to be sick and crazy. I find that to be foolishness. No one is putting anything on me as labels, and I am me and I will be me. Who know, okay, and who don't, I don't care. It's my life and I don't have to give any account of my life to anyone but God. I'm not following any rules that the world or the community lay down of who and what I should be, bottom or top, bi or gay, feminine or masculine, or all these labels. The only person that should know is the person I am dating or with. Does a straight man come out and say, I'm coming out of the closet because I'm straight? Utter nonsense to me. I don't have to give father, mother, brother, sister any account of who and what I am. None of them gave me account of who and what they are up to this day. They have done things in their lives that they didn't have to ask anyone if it's okay to do or not to do. But does that make it okay? Parents had me out of marriage, sisters had children out of marriage, so who are they to tell me who or what to be? I will not accept this term coming out of the closet. I'm sorry. Okay, a lot to unpack there, right? I think first and foremost, you were very right in the sense that nobody is perfect. You know what I mean? Just because you're straight doesn't mean that you're better than somebody that is gay, and that is a fact. Like you don't owe an explanation to anybody but yourself. As long as you are at peace with who you are, you believe in who you are, and you love yourself, that's all that matters. And then from that place, you can start to find other people that accept you for you. And even furthermore, I mean, that can just be friends or family. If there are people, friends and family that don't accept you for who you are, then like you're just gonna have to distance yourself and, you know what I mean, hopefully keep some kind of a respectful relationship, but you deserve to be who you are. That's a fact, right? That's a fact. As we go further, I think the fear, right, with the whole coming out is that you'll be judged, you know, and it's just like, for me, I had that mentality, and I agree, like straight people don't have to come out the closet. You just assume that a straight person is a straight person. And the thing is with gay, it's like no one knows. And it's like, oh, I gotta expose myself. But to look at it another way is to just be proud, right? To just actually be proud of who you are and be willing to not have that be a secret. You know what I mean? And it's not the sense of needing to announce, but it is the sense of putting that representation out there. You, for the most part, might not, at least me personally, I didn't see a lot of other gay guys growing up. Like I didn't see a lot of men with other men. Like it just wasn't a thing until like, you know, I started to get online or see this and that and things. So for me, I think representation is very important. I think it's very important. I think it is going to help break down a lot of barriers so more people understand and can relate. They can see someone that they know and have feelings for, you know what I mean? Or just, you know, they care for and see that, you know, they're going through these things, the quicker and easier we can heal. So I've chosen to be a lot more open, a lot more transparent, a lot more vocal about my sexuality. But I definitely think we all deserve to take as much time as we want on our own journey and like figure out, you know, yourself, who you are. You don't, like you said, you don't owe anybody anything. You don't owe anybody anything. It's a fact. It's a fact. Nobody is right. Nobody is wrong. You get to be yourself on your own terms, and hopefully you get to decide to be more and more transparent or come out, or share that. Because the truth of the matter is people are mislabeling you because they're just assuming that you're straight. And where I take issue and where I come out is that like, okay, like I'm actually not straight. I actually am dating a guy. And you know, people in conversation are quick to, oh, who's the girl? Who's this? So it's just like, for me, I don't mind affirming the truth. Like, okay, oh no, actually I'm into guys. You know what I mean? And sometimes that's an awkward conversation, and it needs to be an awkward conversation because if, you know, you have some feelings, let's talk about those feelings because this is who I am. This is who I am and I'm proud about it. You know what I mean? So like, it's less about feeling like you need to wave this flag or like show that like you're the bad egg. It's just like being proud about who you are. Like, this is my coming out story. Like, this is when I told people who didn't know about me, and like, you know what I mean? Like, this is that's what that's about, and that's why I think it's such a beautiful thing, because it allows people like you to see that you're not the only one going through it. You're not the only one that is living in a community where you're not the majority and like your lifestyle is different. So I love the coming out movement, but I do agree you shouldn't be forced to come out. Like, you know, you should do it on your own terms. I was outed, you know what I mean? But it ended up being a blessing for me, honestly. But yeah, I feel you, bro. But I just think you should look at it differently, and realizing that it's not something that you have to do. Even if people are trying to make you feel like that, but you should get to a point where you are proud of who you are, and yeah, you want to be able to tell your family about the guy that you're dating or whoever, or just tell your friends and live openly and do your thing. So we all deserve that. We all deserve that, and I just think that, you know, the more and more there's less fear of judgment and ridicule, the more and more people are representative in the community, the more and more comfortable people can start to feel. And at least that is my mission in sharing my life and my journey with my sexuality, etc. Hopefully that helps.